and we are truly grateful to have you here. This launch represents not only a new chapter for us, but also a major leap forward in India's urban transport landscape. With L&T Metro Hyderabad at the forefront, we are pioneering advancements that will transform the way people communicate, commute, making it more connected, efficient, and user-friendly. This achievement is a testament to what can be accomplished when we combine innovation with a shared vision for progress. I would now like to invite Mr. Rakesh Gurbani from the Google team to share insights on the exciting integrations and provide an overview of RCS. This advancement is set to add a new dimension to our offerings, enhancing the commuter experience in ways we are only beginning to explore. Can we please have Mr. Rakesh Gurbani on stage?
Thank you, everyone. My name is Rakesh Gurbani. I am the Global Head of Operations for Google Messages, Dialer, and RBM. I'm super pleased to have you here this morning. I've been in Google for nearly 18 years, and I've seen Google grow from a small startup to what it is right now. I've always been in Hyderabad. I joined as one of the first few employees in Hyderabad, and I've been part of Google even before we had YouTube, Chrome, Android, and other products. So I'm super happy to be here. So what is RCS? Everybody must be thinking, what is RCS? So how many of you have seen a pager? Back in the day, pager, we've used pager. I used to see my father use a pager a lot when he used to work for a small company here in Hyderabad, and he used to get text messages, please call factory. And we used to send him a message on phone saying, please call home, right? And from pager, we moved slowly to Nokia feature phones and now to smartphones. But if you look at the texting technology behind, it's still stuck in those pager days. So our SMSs that we get is mostly based off that old technology that was based on pager. So while we've moved from pager to smartphones, texting is stuck with pager technology. And what RCS does, it actually makes your messaging ready for smartphones. It is the first interoperable messaging service that is available on all devices, all Android devices, and slowly it's coming on Apple as well. So in the next few months, you would see that coming on iMessages as well. And you could use RCS to do a variety of things on your messaging app, and this is a big leap from SMS to RCS. This is the future-ready messaging platform that you have where you can integrate a lot of things and a lot of services into this. So we actively have more than 1 billion users across the world on RCS. So if you have Google Messages on your phone, that means you're RCS enabled and you can use RCS service to send and receive messages. And we have RCS, which is available from person to person. You have an Android messages inbox, and then you have RCS business messaging, where businesses can send you rich messages with call to actions and different things that can be used. As you can see, what you can do with RCS, here you have photo emojis, screen effects, custom bubbles, voice modes, reaction effects, animated emoji, profile. So if you guys have an Android phone, try sending somebody a happy Diwali message right now and see what happens on your phone. That's RCS in action. Try doing that and you would see a great customization, great animation with fireworks and everything when you send a happy Diwali message to somebody, and that's because of RCS. Right? Earlier, when you used to send SMS, it would only go as a text. But now with RCS, you just send Happy Diwali, and it sends a very rich message with animation and everything, where the other person is like, wow, what did you just send me? So next slide. Here, I am now introducing you to RCS business messaging. As you can see, here is an airline who will send you a boarding pass, and you can very easily open that boarding pass using RCS business messaging and directly get on your flight, right? So airlines, other services can integrate very well with RCS business messaging, and they can avoid customers calling them for small things, and they can enable person-to-person chat. They can enable a lot of services through RCS that wasn't possible with SMS. So that all can be done through RCS business messaging, where you can drive revenue, you can increase lead generation, You can reduce cost and avoid customer calling you and give them a great experience when they interact with your business. And finally, what does RCS do different from SMS in terms of from a business messaging standpoint? It's trusted branding. So you can have your brand logo on top. You can have richer media. You can integrate Google Wallet and QR codes into it. You can also use it to upsell, cross-sell different products to your customers and integrate with other Google services. And then finally, this entire experience is well integrated with the Google ecosystem. So for example, if you are a store who wants to drive footfalls, you can send a rich communication service message and have a Google Maps link to it where you can direct the user directly to one of your nearby stores. And that can be integrated with RCS as well. With that, we have an RCS demo for you of how it will work on Hyderabad Metro. And as you can see, this was done in a few seconds, and the ticket directly comes to you as a rich communication service message. The main advantage of something like this is that the user does not need to download an app and book things through an app, and it can be directly done through the messaging itself. Welcome.
Hello everyone. I would like to extend a heartfelt welcome to our chief guest, Mr. NVS Reddy, sir, Managing Director of Hyderabad Metro.
So moving on, I will now hand over to Abhinav to take us through the integration with Google Wallet. Yes, sir. So let me give the demo once more. Let's play the video. Oh. Play. So here is a demo of how we could use Google RCS on booking Hyderabad Metro train tickets. And as you can see, in a few seconds, just by saying hi and making the payment through Google Pay, you're able to get the ticket directly on your phone without downloading any extra apps or anything. All this is natively built into your Android phones, and you could use that. Thank you. Handing over to Abhinav now. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for making time for this event. A very exciting day for us at Google to be a part of this launch. We've been waiting for this for some time. And my name is Abhinav Jha. I'm a part of an Android partnership team based out of Mumbai. And I'm going to speak about Wallet. And essentially, my colleague Rakesh already spoke about RCS messaging. RCS messaging also comes from the same team. It's all within the Android umbrella of Google. So if you look at Wallet, our world is very quickly becoming digital, right? We at all points of time are doing multiple transactions during the day. We're doing, we are transacting with a given app. We're interacting with a given app. We are buying a movie ticket. We are buying a boarding pass of an airline. we're going to a concert, we get a loyalty card. At all points of time, we're interacting with multiple digital media. Whenever we are interacting with these digital media, we're creating artifacts, right? What are artifacts? For example, if you buy a ticket, right? You have a ticket or you have a boarding pass, right? That's an artifact which you have to store somewhere and keep it for the time you need it, right? If you have a movie ticket, right? You get a ticket, you need it for some time before it's scanned. Or if you have if you've been to a retail store, right? And you have to keep a retail, you get a retail loyalty card which needs to be stored somewhere, right? So not only all of us in this room, but millions and billions of people in India at this point of time, right, are interacting and generating these artifacts, right, which needs to be stored somewhere. With Google Wallet, we essentially provide you a mechanism to store those artifacts at one place, right? How are you doing it today? For example, if I were to plan, especially example comes to me for a trip to a foreign location, right? There you would have your airline ticket, you will have your boarding pass, you will have your hotel ID, you have all the multiple number of things. How do people store it? We might store it in a digital location on a folder, on a laptop or on a smartphone. You might, in many cases, message it to your family members so that it is retained. Some people also have physical printouts and they maintain folders for that, right? Essentially, we're saying all of those can move to the Google Wallet. Google Wallet is, again, under the Android umbrella. Android provides an open ecosystem for software development to create innovation. This, again, is based on the Android platform. If you look at Wallet, as I mentioned, Android is available across 3 billion devices globally. And Wallet is accessible from Android devices, can be downloaded, if not there. But this, as of now, is growing very rapidly in the country. Okay, let me come to the use cases of Wallet. When we thought about use cases for Wallet, there were 4 categories which came to our mind. The first one is, of course, travel, right? Now, when somebody is traveling, say you go to, and let's take a typical case wherein you're traveling and you have a boarding pass. And you have a boarding pass, but there's a gate change announcement, right? Now, the gate change announcement will not show on your boarding pass, right? It's an entity which is there. If it's stored in Wallet, right, that gate change will automatically reflect on your wallet because it's a digital property which is linked to the airline, right? So gate change, flight time change. So any of the changes which are happening on that asset can be reflected in real time in that travel mechanism. Or if you take the case of any mass transit case, right? You go, so at this point of time, Wallet is available in all major cities across the world. So if you were to go to a certain city and you were to open the wallet, it will tell you all the mass transit systems which are available in that city, right? And you can take a judgment. So you'll get a notification that you come into this city. It will realize from a geolocation perspective, you landed here. You get a notification that these are the mass transit options which are available in this city. How do you want to go ahead? And then it provides you a discovery mechanism, which also I'll show. The second use case for Wallet becomes retail. From a retail perspective, if you look at, we often go to stores, right? And we're given physical loyalty cards, right? Now, physical loyalty cards are often not used. It is not that if a user is, if a consumer is not using a physical loyalty card, right, that it is not a problem for the brand. Even for the brand, they are holding that inventory on their books, right? They can't write it off if you're not using it, right? So it is a win-win situation if you were to go, if you had digital loyalty cards, which are in your wallet, and so can be used when you go next time back to that retail location. What is happening is that the brand is actually seeing consumption of that wallet service, of that loyalty card, as well as from a user's perspective, making use of all your loyalty cards. The third example is identity. Identity in many states across the US, this has become, your identity is stored in the wallet. So identity is linked. Like we have Aadhaar in India, the identity is stored, right? And there's some discussions happening here as well. The fourth one would be actually access, right? The access one is essentially your wallet becomes your car key. Your wallet becomes your home key, right? Or anywhere where you have to, or your hotel key, right? When you're going to a hotel, right? You check into the hotel, your key could just directly be transferred to the wallet, right? And you can use that over Bluetooth to open the door. So it essentially provides also a mechanism for anywhere where you have to access a location. So these are the 4 areas where wallet is useful. Essentially, the idea is wherever you have the need for a physical wallet and the entities which you, whatever things you put, your cards and all of that, how do you do away with that and have a future where you don't need a wallet, right? So you don't need a physical wallet, you have a digital wallet. That's what it aims to do. In terms of discoverability, and some of these features will continue to come, this is an example of the London Tube, wherein you're at a certain station, it shows you basically, you're on the Maps application and you can see how you can pay for it, right? So from the wallet, you can invoke a session wherein you can essentially pay for your ride. So that's one, where you can start from Maps. You can have a notification where it allows you for an open wallet or a closed wallet for payments. There is discovery mechanism basis the location where you are in and your past behavior. It also shows you what wallets make sense to you. For example, there are 2 types of needs you might have. One is ephemeral, wherein you have you essentially have a scenario wherein there are loyalty cards which are time bound, wherein you have a movie ticket that has to come to the top, right? Because the movie is today, right? Versus you have a boarding pass for a flight tomorrow, it comes later. Plus then there's a Taylor Swift concert that's later, it comes. So it arranges it in the order, and it also recommends you from time to time on what you could see at. Of course, then the example is of a transit agency, which I can show in detail in the next slide as well. So if you look at the scenario of the journey we are enabling, you essentially, one can go to their Google Wallet application, you can do an add to wallet. There's a transport pass here. One would, as we start making this live, you will start seeing the Hyderabad Metro as an option over here, and from there you can start engage, buy the ticket, and would get stored in the wallet. Of course, it can also get extended to passes, right? That's the journey we are looking at this point in time. The demo. Yeah. That's that. Thanks for your time. I'm happy to answer any questions offline. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you, Abhinav, for providing us with valuable insights into Google Wallet and its potential to transform the commuter experience. I would like to take the opportunity to invite Akash Patil from Belize on stage to say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasure having everybody here. It's a big opportunity for us all. It's the next big leap in digitalization that we're taking here today. It's one of the first times in my experience in my life that I can see almost 4 companies coming together. Google, RML, L&T Metro, and Belize finally getting things together and taking the next big leap in digitalization. We began last year by doing e-ticketing over WhatsApp, and now we're inaugurating another mode over Google Messages and RCS. And this sort of lays out the next couple of years ahead, because now it becomes native. It becomes no apps at all, which means that over messages, over Android users, they can easily book, scan a QR code, find the L&T Metro account, and be able to book those tickets or passes connect them to wallet as a service or as an application, to save those passes or to long-term value tickets, to then use them accordingly at the station. So this becomes the next big leap for us in terms of being able to grow further digital offerings within L&T Metro Rail as a service. And I'm very, very happy to have everybody here and be a part of this. I'm glad that all of the Google guys could be a support and be here. They've been great, immense support. L&T team has always loved us and always been of support. Bibu sir, Rishi sir, all of us, Sudhir sir. Thank you for taking time and being here. Route Mobile, I will never forget. They've been a strong partner with us since almost a year now. And taking these services forward, I believe that in the next couple of months, we'll have a complete omni-channel digital presence for the metro. Anybody, any device, any customer, any ticket, any pass will all be digital, will all be seamless, and I think we're all going to reap the benefits. And just from the lighter note, that this is probably the first inauguration of such an event of its kind in the country and probably in the world. And I'm very happy and very proud to be a part of this event. Thank you all for being here and giving your precious time this morning.
Thank you, Akash. I would like to now take the opportunity to invite our esteemed dignitaries to the stage to share a few words. First, I'd like to invite and welcome Mr. NVS Reddy, sir, to come and say a few words. Please, sir, if we can have you on stage.
Good morning, all of you. When we envisaged Hyderabad Metro Rail in a unique way as a public-private partnership, nobody believed that this would happen, because they all said NVS Reddy is a mad guy. He's dreaming something which has not happened anywhere in the world. So this is not going to happen. We proved all those doubting Thomases wrong, and we created the world's largest metro rail project in public-private partnership. And this is the only successful public-private partnership metro mass transit system anywhere in the world. At the time, when we were preparing the documents for bid process, Manual of Specifications and Standards, MSS, was an important technical document to keep everybody on the same platform. We wanted there, at that time, we were envisaging technology neutrality. This project would have to be technology agnostic. Any device, we knew what was happening in the world, what was going to happen in the world, how digitalization is going to transform the whole history of mankind, how things used to be, okay? When we had this kind of a wallet, now I think we have to throw it out, okay? Instead of that, now I would only use my phone, okay? Whatever is the phone, and I would start using for every purpose. So this is the transformation we were expecting, but the problem is every guy is a business guy, okay? This guy would not allow certain it's an Apple phone, iPhone, he would not allow other apps to come onto this, other software, other technologies to come onto this. His competitor, somebody else, would not allow others to come onto this. So, knowing this pretty well, the business intent, of course, technology develops because of business motive, but we have to give equal opportunity. We have to bring all the people on the same platform. That's what we were envisaging. I'm very happy that, say after, the initial discussions, all these things, they were taking place in 2009. 2010, we prepared the bid documents and then went for the bid process. So now, after 14 years, it's a reality today. You have seen it, okay? Any device you want, any phone you have, any digital media you want, you can access what's happening here. I'm glad, again, it has happened for the first time in the world. I'm proud that our teams together, whether it is L&T Metro Rail, whether it is Route Mobile, whether it is Google, whether it is RCS, all of them have worked together. This is what is required this is the transformation we are envisaging, and it has number of things. Again, the proof of the pudding is in its eating. Our media friends are here. Yesterday, a kind of hell they created for a small thing. In rail technologies, this do happen. Indian Railways, hours together, the trains get stranded. Nobody bothers. Nothing is reported. Okay. All over the metros, all over the world, things get stranded because it's a confluence of two things. On the one hand, you have physical things, moving trains, but at the same time, you have mechanical things, you have electrical things, and you have completely automated signaling system which drives all these things together. So in this process, sometimes definitely there would be some glitches, especially given the polluted environment of Indian cities, especially Hyderabad. Somewhere some snag will be there, technical snag will be there. The automated point system, which was to automatically move, did not move for just a few minutes. But for that, in fact, I was talking to our Honorable Chief Minister for phase 2. He was asking me lots of questions. What's happening? He is driving me mad, to be frank, actually. See, Saturday night, he rang me up at 10:30. He asked me the progress. I gave him. Again, Monday morning, yesterday morning, at 10:30 in the morning, again he asked me. I was explaining, sir, now this is the next stage, this is the next stage, this is the next stage. He said, why should it take 4 or 5 months? Why government of India cannot speed it up, etc., etc. The conversation was going on. By then, I was getting n number of missed calls from practically everyone, from media friends, from Delhi. See, that was immediately flashed to Delhi. From Delhi, I get a call saying that, what happened? It seems trains got stuck. Okay. So, from CM's office, it was happening. The boss was speaking, but on a different thing, and these things were happening like that. So, this is the situation. Hyderabadi media is extremely alert, extremely sensitive. I'm happy that they're alert, so they keep us on our toes. Poor chap, our Chief Operating Officer, Sudhir Chiplankar, the way I trouble him, I told him actually, 24 hours I'm available. Anytime anything happens, give me a call, I'll immediately respond. That's what. So, poor chap, all the time, several times, late in the night, I disturbed him because something happens immediately. Anyway, so these are the things. We are living in this kind of a world. Okay. So please bear with us. Okay. Media friends, especially my request is that please don't exaggerate at all on one corridor. Yesterday, corridor 3, blue line, because the point setting was not happening. Just short of Amirpet, that line slight disturbance was there. But don't make it an all India event that as if the whole world had come to an end because of that particular thing. My request is only that. But so at the same time, this shall work as a warning for all of us. So any small glitch, suppose it doesn't happen for a fraction of a second, then all hell will break loose. Please keep that in mind. In fact, when I just entered service, Bill Gates was writing, he was talking about business at the speed of thought. I wasn't able to understand what this guy was talking about. How can business happen at the speed of thought? Here, you have to move a file. We're in the government environment. File moves from desk to desk, table to table, table to table. Okay? It takes months for any finality to be arrived at. Not only in government bureaucracy, even in private sector it happens. Whereas this guy is talking about actually the business has to happen at a fraction of a second, at the speed of thought. Okay. Then I say, Mr. Kamath was talking about how digital transactions are going to completely transform the way we do banking, the way we do payments. It was very difficult to comprehend those days. But today, I'm proud the way things are happening in India. Today, India Stat has proved to the world what India is capable of, what the US is not able to achieve. You have all seen COVID days, COVID certificate in the US, poach up, they would take out their wallet and that torn piece, they would like to show it as their certificate that they got vaccinated. How we have done it in India? Just flash your phone and show that, say, how got a vaccination certificate. 130 crore people, okay, got Aadhaar tickets, UPI, completely digitalized. Which other country has done it in the world? You show me. One country, which we have done it, okay. So the same thing is happening today here. Hyderabad Metro has shown to the world what Indians are capable of. Luckily, all our teams have worked together, and today we have made this a reality. So I thank all those teams, who worked behind this, who made this happen, and who made this happen in Hyderabad Metro. So with these words, I congratulate all of you, and I welcome Hyderabad Metro commuters to make use of this facility. And soon we are going to, already it's mentioned, we are going to introduce digital passes. You don't have to carry a ticket, you don't have to do. Simply flash your pass on your phone and your gates would be opened. Okay? With these words, I welcome you all and I thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, and congratulations once again. Mr. KVB Reddy, sir, unfortunately couldn't be a part with us today for this event, but we thank him for his support. I would like to take the opportunity to invite Mr. Sudhir Chiplunkar, sir, Chief Operating Officer of Hyderabad Metro Rail. Sir, can we please have you on stage?
Respected Sri NVS Reddy Garu, MD HMRL, my dear friends from Team Bilizi, Google and Route Mobile. It's a very pleasant morning today and I'm very happy to be here on the dais on this collaboration on this launch event. I think as you just heard our MD sir to say, it really takes a visionary leadership that today what we are doing today, the seeds of that were sown when this project was visualized and which was conceptualized. And his leadership, that time forethought about the MSS, what kind of things have to be there in that, so that these things could be enabled today. So I am very proud today that our team of AFC, led by Mr. Vibhu Mishra, the Bilizi team, Google, and everybody have come together, and we are now opening a new chapter in terms of giving another facility to our passengers. As we say that Hyderabad Metro, under the leadership of our NVS Reddy sir and L&T team, is always striving to provide new and modern facilities for the commuters and to make their journey much more smoother. So in that direction, we are now opening another chapter where we are now launching another facility for providing a seamless transit tickets. Of course, it looks like today that RCS is nothing but another extension of what we are doing today on WhatsApp ticketing. Yes, as of now, it stands that. But once it is a door, when it is opened, it opens a lot of possibilities. Once we go through that door, the wallet is something which will give us a lot of advantage because then it opens up the digital passes. And it is like akin to a CSC card having in a wallet. And that will open up a lot of seamless transactions for the passengers. And I am very sure that in days to come, our teams will put the technology together and bring that feature also alive, which will enable the people of Hyderabad Metro to travel seamlessly and in a very convenient manner. With these words, I think I thanks once again to the Bilizi, Akash, and also to the Google team and Route Mobile, and also to our chief guest for having spared his time and come here. Thank you very much, all my colleagues also. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations to you. Lastly, I would like to call Mr. Bibhu Datta Mishra, JGM and Head of AFC System at Hyderabad Metro Rail, on stage to say a few words.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank Google team, Bilizi team, Route Mobile, and all teams for inviting us and giving us this opportunity to speak here today. And I'd like to say welcome, sir. So thanks to here today, NVS sir, and all the dignitaries here today. So I'd like to say that this Bilizi team has brought every time they brought different new technologies to our system. They emphasize this and give us opportunity. The first time they are bringing this in this world also. So we thank you so much. for this. And in fact, Google team also invited me to Delhi also for the Google Wallet when they inaugurated. So thank you, welcome to this, and we'll take it forward. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to now congratulate all the people for making the partnership possible from all the teams. Can we have everybody on stage, please, to do a quick photo ops? NVS Reddy, sir, Sudhi, sir, can you please be a part of this for a quick picture? Can we have everybody from Belize, L&T Metro, Google team, Route Mobile team, Pavan? Thank you, everybody. Congratulations and many more milestones to achieve for L&T Metro. I would like to now invite everybody. We have a team lunch as well followed. So everybody can please find their way outside as well at the lunch area. I would like to invite Sumit on stage from Route Mobile as well to say a few words. So we have a quick thank you note from Sumit as well from Route Mobile, post which we would like to take all the dignitaries to the experience zone as well to experience the RCS and wallet flow yourself. So can I have Sumit on stage, please?
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Reddy sir, Chiplunkar sir, and I'm sorry, I'm missing out on the name, but it's a pleasure to stand in front of all of you. Route Mobile always has been in the forefront of bringing such kind of revolution in the country. We've done this with another, OTT platform as well. We've taken it to more than 5 metros in the country. This is one of our first partnerships where we are rolling out RCS plus Google Wallet for L&T Metro. I think this is going to be a milestone. A lot of other metros would want to really, look at how successful this is and how it will, scale forward and how others can implement it as well. One of the best things to happen is the partnership that really came together. The vision of L&T Metro of adopting such a service, that's very commendable, sir. Thank you so much for leading with this vision. Thank you so much for providing that kind of a confidence to all the teams involved that yes, we can do this at such a large scale. I think almost 4.7 lakh people travel by L&T Metro on a daily basis, and that number is not small. So the service that we are rolling out today, it needs to work at the speed of light. you could be standing just outside the tailgate, but it needs to ensure that, the moment you get your QR code, it needs to scan within the next 5 seconds. And that's the kind of reliability that we want to bring onto the platform. I would like to thank the entire Google team. They have been very passionate about this. RCS is, a very up-and-coming platform. There is a lot of possibility that happens. And when we look at India, so any platform, any service, any solution that comes to us digitally, we take it to the next level always. So when UPI came, and suddenly we saw that, even the vegetable vendor was sitting with the QR code. You don't need to carry, as sir said, you don't need to carry your wallet anymore. You can just scan, and everybody is so used to just scanning QR codes now that it has become an ingrained habit. At least 5 to 6 times every day we are scanning QR codes for payments on a regular basis. And I think that entire usability, the ease with which it's being adopted by citizens, that's going to help to scale this service as well going forward. So thank you so much, Google, again, for really driving this passionately. And I would also like to thank the Bilizi team. They are the ones who actually came up with this very innovative idea of, driving digital transformation in ticketing. They've done this with a lot of other metros, so that's very commendable, and we are very happy to partner with them. Again, thank you so much. We have an experience zone right here. So if you want to experience how exactly the RCS ticketing is going to work for L&T Metro, please head over there. There are a few mobile phones kept. You can, even if you have a iOS device, you can pick up the phone, see how it's going to work, and it will give you a real-time experience as well. Quick fact that Apple has already announced support for RCS in their September launch, and it's going to come to India as well very soon. So I think the coverage of this solution is going to be 100% in the coming few months. So that's again very commendable. So very excited about the launch today, and we look forward to scaling this up together with this amazing partnership with everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you so much, Sumit. I request everybody to move to the experience zone. Sir, NVS Reddy sir, Sudhi sir, can you all please move towards the experience zone? Can everybody please